Have you ever been angry? I guess all of us can say, yes, we have. Some things make some of us more angry than others at things that we would say, how could you get angry at something like that? That's so simple. But anger is an emotion that comes up when we have been in some way violated, or at least we think we've been violated. And we always say, or always hear people say, well, anger is always wrong. Well, anger isn't always wrong. There are times when there's a thing called justifiable anger. What is justifiable anger? It means, as Jesus did in the temple when he tipped over the tables. The money changers were violating the temple laws. And so we can, in a sense, say that was justifiable anger. But the Apostle Paul says something about justifiable anger in Ephesians 4. He said, in your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold. In your anger, do not sin. Well, that's different. Or the King James says, be angry, but don't sin. In other words, it's sometimes necessary to raise our voice or to put our finger on the end of someone's nose and say, we're not going there. And justifiable anger to stop something from happening that could be very devastating. All of us have been angry in life, but the only thing that the Word of God says, be angry, but don't sin. Don't carry out some sinful activity as a result of the anger necessary. What's the motivation? I think the motivation found for us in what the Apostle Paul said in 2 Corinthians 5:14. And I love that passage because it summarizes his life as the Pharisee of the Pharisee who killed Christians in his early life. What makes you do what you do today, Paul? He said, the love of Christ motivates me. In other words, when we seek to do the will of God, even sometimes having to raise our voice in anger, we do it simply with the motivation of Christ's love within us. His love motivates me to do what I do. So, listen to what Paul says. Be angry, but don't sin. Thank you.